Good morning. Excuse my voice. I have been up all night, it seems like. Not working on this, but I just got a little late start going to bed. But anywho, I finished my planner and I wanted to share it. I really enjoyed making this. It was easy. Yeah, as you know, I love melon heads. For some odd reason, I can't get away from that. I figured this year I'll see if I can make a planner with that. And just so happen, I follow a lady on Instagram. She makes all this stuff related to melon heads. I don't think she's the creator of them, but she uses a lot of their products and she sells some stuff on TPT. She has to be. I think she might have to be some kind of way in with the creator or whatever because she sells their products, but I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, she had a lot of neat stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cute. So it was more like a planner package stuff that she had, and I went on there and just trying to figure out where she got it from and what and all that stuff anyway. But she has a TPT store. I'll link it to you or tell you later on about it if you're interested in doing melon heads. And if not melon heads, there's a lot more other stuff on there that you could probably find to do with other topics. But anyway, so what I did was when I decided to make this, I based it sort of off of the Happy Planners. If you ever heard of Happy Planners, they're just basically your typical planners. I get them at Hobby Lobby and Michaels. um, they're lacking. I don't know why, but you hardly ever see them now. It's getting real low. I guess people are losing interest, or everything's going to digital. But I'm not a digital person, and I'm sticking to my normal thing of doing it myself and not relying on technology. But anywho, but what I did was to make it, I bought these discs. Rings or whatever you want to call them. It attaches it helps the page stay together, like the spirals on the spiral notebook. This is real neat because you can just stick it in there. You can pull them off like this real easy. You can pull them off and you can put them back on real easy. So this planner can be adjusted. You can take stuff off real easily and you can add stuff. Also too, it took a special hole punch that you have to purchase. Let me zoom this in. Let me move my water bottle. But yeah, so this hole puncher is not like the normal hole punch. I don't know what they call it, but I can give you more information on that if you're interested in that. So, but this is my calendar for this year, and what I did was based off the Happy Planner. I kind of followed it and decided to do just kind of copy it in a sense to get this thing together. So yeah, so I went on TPT and I purchased this lady's whole package of stuff that she had to go in a planner, and I love it. But this is the cover, one of the covers that she offered on her one of her packets. So I took it and that package also had multiple covers in there. I didn't really too much care about the rest of them. I did like the pencil one, which I'm gonna open it up. On the back, I did the pencil one for the cover. So, but yeah. So in each session, this is how I started, and what I'm gonna do too. Also, I'll be adding a welcome page or something saying, hello, this is my planner. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to put here, but I don't know. But in the meantime, because I'm still getting together, I decided to just go ahead and just put what I got on in there. But anyway, each start out month, I have a quote, inspiration quote. I had these quotes in my room. I had an inspiration board to where I had all these quotes up, and I got to thinking, I was like, you know what, I can put those in the planner. So each month starts out with that. So I start that out with that. I ordered these tabs off of Amazon. If you can see them, it's not really what I expected for them to be. I thought it was going to be harder, like cardstock hard, but they're like stickers. I'll work with them for now, because I do plan on doing another one of these next year, but change it up a little bit. So, but anyway, so but yeah, so each one, when I return to the next page, I have the actual calendar on the inside, if you can see it. These also too, a good thing about this is it's edible. You can go online and you can edit in what you want to write or what you want to type or whatever. You can type it on in, which a plus for me because I write like a doctor and my handwriting is terrible. But I'll be editing in well, what I did, I went through and I just edited in the stuff that I know that's going to be taking place for sure, because I'm still getting information from the school. Another neat thing is they have stickers on the edible thing, to where it was so cute. To where you can just take it and slide a sticker on there. So it's like they had a first day and they had the pictures of the little melon heads on there that you can stick on there. The bad part about that, and I could just slap myself, I didn't realize you could do that until I printed out all these calendars and had edited them. So, but another thing that I can do next year. So, but yeah, that's the calendar. And then the next page, what I did, I don't know if you ever seen the planner, but in most of them, you'll have that the calendar itself, and then you go on to like the back, you'll have that extra slide of another, like sort of like a calendar, but you can write down more stuff that you need to write. But these sheets are to-do list sheets, so I'll be using that for that. Let's see here, especially for like meetings and stuff, to write all that stuff down so I can stay prepared. But I put enough in there for the month, because they're just like for the week. So all right, and then I have an absent log. This is the funny thing that I got to thinking. I don't even know how many children I'm gonna have, but the good part about that, I think this thing has a line of 20 something slots. I can't remember, but like I said, I don't know how many children I have. But the good part is I can add another sheet in here because they're easy to pull out, and you can just snap them right back in. So that's good to include with that. But I liked that, so I wanted to put that on in there, because I won't have to be editing that. I could have if I had my roster, but it's fine. I can write on that. I'll be all right. If I take my time with the pen, I can write decent. Uh, let's see, and then I have the to-do list for September. So each month, what I do at the end, this is like also too, if you ever looked at a planner, they have a next section to prepare you for the next month. So this is more of what this is right here. So it'll let me know that I need to make copies for this and that. If I need to get assessments, laminate things, calls and emails, all that stuff right there, I can put that in there. Just a reminder, notes. I can even change this out and place a sticker or something over it if I need to add another slide or whatever, which I think is neat. So, but yeah, like I said, each month has the same thing continuing in there. Let me see here, the quotes, and then but yeah, I'll be adding some more stuff inside of it. I'm trying to see the back, show you the back here, working with this one hand. So yeah, what I did was I just finished it up with another pencil cover to put in there. So, but yeah, they had like the to add on to. I'll be adding on a birthday thing in the front. Like I think I stated or I didn't state it, but I had a birthday sheet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the lesson plans in here or not, or just do them in a different binder. Make another one and just stick them in there. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's what I'm leaning to, but I'm not sure. I want to see exactly how their lesson plans are at first, because I will keep those. I can have them stored away and they can look real cute. I don't know about the finding these rings again, because I think I got the last pack, because they're really hard to find. But I think I might put that in there. I'm not sure. But anyway, but what it will include will be my newsletters. I put the newsletters in here. The what's that thing? The schedule. It was something else I can't remember. But anyway, there was a whole pack that planner pack that you could purchase to put on to put in here to make it. There wasn't they wasn't expensive at all. It was real cheap. All this stuff was affordable. I find that making my own planner also was cheaper than purchasing one. I came this close to purchasing one. I saw it was really it was cute, but in reality, all that stuff that they put in there, you don't use that stuff. I didn't use it. A lot of the reason I didn't get to use a lot of it because I was in pre-K and some of that stuff it didn't calls for like the bus thing or who they'll be riding home with and all that stuff. I even got that too for this because that's gonna be thing that I have to keep up with for school. But oh yeah, and student information. I think I will be putting that. I don't know if I'll put it in here or make a binder or something for it by itself. That's still undecided. I'm not sure, but most likely I want to keep it with the lesson plan. Because on my student information, and I think that this one has it too. And if it doesn't, I'll continue to use my old one because I have on there the goals that they want for their children and all, and all that. Or I might just put it in like wherever I put my stuff for conferences because that gives me something to talk about or whatever. But anyway, yeah, this is my planner that I will be using. It's good size. It can fit in my bag. I can take it with me. Wherever I go when I'm at the school. So I plan on kind of like leaving it there because my goal is to, once I get the hang of this and the routine is not too bad, I want to leave work at work. Everything at work, I want to leave it at work. Now I bring this home, look over some stuff if I need to because I know that I'm going to be in study mode with some of the stuff that I'm going to have to do. But yeah, so that's my planner. And if you want more information about it, I can give you more. All right.